long story short, he is defeated by Paul Atreides, pasty kid who moved from out of town, defeats him. He is, as we see at the end of Dune, he is sent into forced exile on Seleucus Secundus. Paul promises to make the harsh prison planet a paradise, a garden, comfortable and full of leisurely activities. They are playing pickleball every day. Tennis. They got a spa. I just got an email that the spa is down. Great. That is Seleucus Secundus, accompanied by his daughters, the Fenrings, and all of his court attendants. Shaddam dies in exile. The Dune Encyclopedia says he's 68 in the year 10,202 AG. And he is a bitter and angry old man. Just so mad. The Dune Encyclopedia explains that, quote, until his death in 10,202, he exhibited such an aversion for the name of Paul Atreides that even his letters from Princess Irulan were screened on arrival by Count Fenring.
Oh my God.
And all references to the new emperor carefully deleted. End quote. And hilariously, that is the end of Shaddam's entry as well. There's nothing else after that. So literally, the end of this man's encyclopedia entry is this petty, bitterness over the kid who rose to power and dethroned him and, took over. It's glorious in the way that it mirrors his sort of bitterness and his, just his being an old curmudgeon, exiled.
Yeah.
He lost his Jordans, his ungreased Jordans, his flame-patterned hunter-seeker, taken.
Yeah. It's sad. It's a little bit sad when you think about it, right?
Totally.
We just covered Dune Prophecy, and a minor sort of non-spoiler for that show is that the Emperor is manipulated his entire life by the Sisterhood.
Yeah.
Shaddam's given the same energy.
Yeah, totally.
Whether it's the Sisterhood, whether it's Count Fenring, whether it's the legitimate politics of the Imperium constantly pulling him left, right, up, down. This guy clearly had very little agency over his own life, over his marriage, over what kids he had, over how much political power he could actually wield. He was fucking locked into contracts because of his dad, all of these life choices were made for the most powerful person in the galaxy, which is sort of a grand irony of Shaddam's life, which I really appreciated. And I think ultimately what ended his life, what kind of brought a fitting end to a life lived this way, was those very same plots and schemes.
Yeah.
Perpetrated by him, perpetrated by others. All of those kind of culminated into one final ploy that we saw play out in the first Dune book that got his ass in the end. It backfired in a spectacular way, and fucking Paul Atreides took his sneakers.